Disney vacations, all-inclusive resorts, cruises and family trips to Idaho. Travel to your favorite place and have a celebration. Sandpiper Vacations.
Broadcasting from the Sandpiper Vacation Studio. Welcome to Parents' Night Out with no new friends. The comedy break every parent deserves. This is the podcast where parenting meets pure, unfiltered fun. Real, raw hilarity. It's your night out without the kids, where nothing is off limits. And we say what everybody else is thinking. Whether you're a parent or just need a good laugh, we've got the adult humor you crave. So kick back, relax, and get ready to let loose with us. This is Parents' Night Out with no new friends.
Hey, Chris, how much of the sunflower seeds have you eaten?
I forgot all about them, actually.
Yes. So you bought this huge tub for what, $85?
Yeah, I eat like one pack every 3 weeks now. And one pack meaning like the little mini ones. I have a lot of sunflower seeds, so I gave some away.
Dude, that company is live on TikTok like all the time.
I know, all the time.
Who is it?
I don't even remember the name.
He did a whole video about it. We made like $20.
Oh gosh.
It's on. I found him at Target the other day. We did it. We did that. Pretty sure that was because of our video. I haven't seen him at Target until I made that TikTok video.
So I did see, I was at 7-Eleven today, the weird 7-Eleven that I go to.
Shocker.
And, yeah, there was a car.
How are you still doing 7-Eleven when you're supposed to be trying to stay alive?
I'm glad you asked this. I switched to Coke Zero. So I'm
Love
drinking some
Coke
Coke
Zero.
Zero. But, so game changer, I found that through my 7-Eleven app, they do delivery. It's powered by Uber, but you can deliver it through... You order it through 7-Eleven. So now I have Coke Zero, fountain Coke Zero being delivered to my house.
Can I ask, what's the bill for that?
Well,
Why?
I'm glad you asked me that too, because I just signed up for the gold membership for 7-Eleven, and it was like $95 for the year, and I get free shipping. Like free delivery, not free shipping, free delivery, but also I get 7 free fountain sodas per month. So I did the math today. That would cost me $142. And
wait,
so I
seven
get 7
fountain sodas would cost you $100?
$142 for the year.
Oh, 7 oh.
Oh, that's right.
7-Eleven.
Because you said I get 7 free a month. That saves me $100. But I thought you were saying per month. I don't think
it's
you're doing
$142 a year. I spend $95 for this gold membership, and I get free shipping.
We were concerned for the pricing of your Coke products down
That's a little excessive.
in that part of Florida.
I only shop at the most expensive 7-Elevens.
Clearly.
So wait, so I'm trying to do the math here. So how much is a soda there?
It's like $1.65.
$3.99.
It's like $1.65 for the fountain soda.
For a big gulp?
Yeah. For like the 44 ounce.
Inflation hasn't hit there yet.
No.
Has at the McDonald's.
So $1.65 times 7 is like, I don't know, $11, $12 times.
You go there 7 days a week?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it's 7 for the month.
No wonder you were obese. You were.
It's 7 for the month. I get 7 free fountain sodas per month, and that would equal $142 for the year.
Oh, okay. So okay.
Yeah, and I paid $95 for this annual subscription to 7-Eleven Gold.
So do you feel amazing about that decision?
I do. I feel really good.
tell.
I feel great.
How much did it cost though when you get there? When you do have to pay for it?
$1.65 for the soda, for the fountain soda.
And they're giving free delivery?
Yeah, it's free delivery, and it's
there's no service fees.
You're not tipping anybody?
I said we're not tipping anybody.
Oh, I'm tipping them.
So you're paying more.
How much are you paying each time then?
Well, I don't know. I also it's usually like when Rachel's like, I forgot to get wine.
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense when I look at the bill.
And then you start adding stuff on, some bottles. You're drinking a bottle of wine from 7-Eleven too? I thought your wife was rich.
She is, but she drinks every night. She can't get the expensive stuff every single night.
Hey, I
box
heard through the internet that there is a $3.99 bottle at Aldi. I don't know if you have one of those near you, Scott. All right, but it's a winking owl or something like that. Anyways, I saw it on TikTok. They said that you get obliterated out of $3.99. I don't know.
I think it's whispering eye. I don't know. Maybe.
My bad.
Just do the things. I don't give them names before I do them.
It's funny. You think that, okay, we've got money. Why is she drinking wine from 7-Eleven? This is how the rich stay rich. We shop at Aldi. We shop at, we shop for the sales and we get the cheap wine instead of the expensive.
Tip minimally.
Yeah. We don't repair my car. I have to manually roll down my window with my hand instead of paying the dealership to fix it.
As you stayed in an overwater bungalow requesting a Bud Light and a can.
Okay, so we do spend our money on vacations, yes.
No, it was a Bud Light and a can at a 5-star resort.
Yeah.
We is a strong word, by the way.
Spoiler alert, they did not have Bud Light at that resort. So Chris and I were going to test trying to go live on Facebook in addition to YouTube, and I had to delay it because Abby's got math homework tonight. And let me tell you, the only she's doing it's like 5S2 T7 Q8 over 3 QR1 5 and I'm like, what? I don't even know what this means. Is this launch codes or something? What is this?
The answer is -14.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know.
On the phone with you.
I don't really know.
I realized the only reason why I should have paid attention in math is just to help my kids with their homework. That's
There's an app for that now. You hold your phone up to it and just solves the problem.
So Chris, here's what's funny. I definitely punched in the equation to Chat GPT. And I was like, please help me solve this. Don't just give me the answer. I need to see how you solve it. I learned so much. I now know how to do these problems. And she's crushing it right now because now she knows. I'm like, why are we sending our kids to school when we could just do Chat GPT? Give me a workbook.
It's absolutely true. My brother-in-law's in school for web design, and his professor is like, guys, I used to do a whole lesson on this, but really just use Chat GPT. I think that's the lesson for the day.
I tell Abby this all the time. I'm like, if you don't understand how to do it, look it up on YouTube or look it up on Chat GPT, and they'll show you how to do it more effectively than your teacher.
It's not fair. We didn't have this.
Yeah. So for you guys with older kids, what do the schools say is allowed and not allowed as far as research goes?
Well,
back in our day, we had an encyclopedia. That was where we had to go for research.
Oh. We weren't allowed to use Wikipedia back in. I don't know.
That was
still the case.
Chat GPT.
Yeah, Chris, encyclopedias are these very large books that a door-to-door salesman would come to your house and try to sell you an entire volume. So
I did not know that exists.
Yeah. My parents had a lot of them.
Which brand did you have?
Was it gold something? I forget.
I had World Book Encyclopedia.
We had World Book, I'm pretty sure. Were they a tan color?
Yeah, tan with like greenish or something. Yeah. And let me tell you something, we were so snobbish to anybody who didn't have I would go over to somebody's house and they had Encyclopedia Britannica. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, your family's poor. It was
Sucks
just
to be you.
Yeah. Oh,
it still sounds fancier though. Encyclopedia Britannica versus World Book Encyclopedia.
I know, but Britannica was just a made up word. World Book covers the world.
We had an Encyclopedia Britannica. I'm looking up the books online to see exactly, because I picture it, but I don't remember the name. But yep, there's a Britannica. So we were poor, apparently.
I have no idea the pricing. I just know that we had World Book and my family could do no wrong. So I was like, oh, everybody else is, second rate. But it blew my mind because I think Encyclopedia Britannica was the first one to move their books online. And this is before surfing the internet or Google or anything. So you would go to encyclopediabritannica.com.
Britannica was a scholarly source in college for me for my history degree. Britannica was like, that was like 70% of my source. 70% of my sources was Britannica. I had no idea it was an encyclopedia at one point.
But then the like sister version of World Book Encyclopedia was like Childcraft, and we'd get like these Childcraft books once a month, and it was like, I don't know, it wasn't really an encyclopedia for kids, but it was just like, maybe it was, I don't know, they're science experiments, whatever, I don't know.
What were those little books that they used to have those hidden objects?
Where's Waldo?
Where's
that too, but no, they were little like magazines.
The magazines, oh my god,
they'd have them in the office, and they had hidden picture.
Oh my god,
Highlight.
Yes, Highlight.
Yes,
that's what it was.
Yes.
Oh, I used to love those things.
They're still in the doctor's office.
They sent home like some sort of like highlight type booklets for Piper to go through, and I just throw them in the trash half the time. So
I was always excited if they had them somewhere we went.
The only thing I did in Highlights magazine was the hidden picture. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah. Everything else, garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, how are your kids feeling?
It sounds like they're feeling great right now. I think because they've had medicine again. They're getting better. They're going
on the mend. You just didn't want to join us tonight.
No, I really did. I really did.
Question: did you give them Tylenol?
No comment.
Wait, so how does that work? Okay, if the man takes Tylenol during conception or like right before conception,
that is a good question.
Yeah,
no, it's debunked because Eliana was born with an Achilles tendon. So that is debunked.
Yeah, I don't
That's a very valid question.
It's also the first time I ever called my daughter Eliana.
I was like, who?
I was like, I know. I didn't think for it.
He's using her government name.
Yeah, I've never heard you call her that.
I've never heard myself say it.
That's like if I called my daughter Abigail. Like I never call her Abigail.
No. You always name your kids something that you never want them to be called, I feel like, if it's more than 2 syllables.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, what's funny is Abby's mom was like, well, I only want to call her Abigail because like I want her to know that that's her name. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, whatever, until we get lazy and we're like, okay, Abby. And I've never called her Abigail. Sometimes when she gets in trouble, we'll call her Abigail.
Yeah.
And then it's Abigail Taylor Lynn Maffei. Like
Taylor Lynn?
Yeah, she's
that's a lot.
I don't want to get into that.
Sophia's a Lynn.
Yeah.
Is she a Taylor Lynn though? No. That sounds like a football player.
So
Abigail Taylor Lynn, that's an NFL player.
I don't want to get into that, but I'm going to tell you anyways what he's about to do here.
What am I about to do? Okay, so her middle name was supposed to just be Taylor, but her mom was like, no, because every time you want to have sex, you always say, I want to make a deposit in the ATM, and her initials would be ATM, and so we have to add the Lynn.
I wish you never told us that.
Wow. Does she know that? I hope not. Well, she will now, I guess.
Did that line work?
It did. She's got 2 middle names now.
No.
Like the deposit and the ATM.
Did that line work? And you can't deposit money in an ATM.
And you can.
You receive money.
Back in the day, you could deposit money in the ATM. Mm-hmm. What are you talking about?
But you couldn't back then. You didn't have anything to deposit.
Back then, it was just teller.
It was he went to a overdraft. Dude, we were so broke. I don't know if I've told you this story. Like we would we come to the end of the pay cycle, okay, because I was getting paid every 2 weeks or whatever. So I knew when Dixie cashed or deposited any checks that were written to them. So we would go in and buy all of our groceries. I'd write a check and I'd write it for $25 more than what the bill was. And they'd give us $25 cash. And that was our gas for the week. So like, that's how, like, and if they ever deposited early, we're fucked because like we had like 35 cents left in the account. We're like, okay, how do we avoid the overdraft? Okay, let's go to Winn-Dixie and we'll write a check for $25 more. That's how we survived.
Chris, a check was a piece of paper that was kind of like a credit card before the credit cards, like but it lets the store know, like, hey, I have the money. It's in my account, but you have to call them.
A lot of trust
for you to
back
deal
then.
with.
Well, even debit cards took forever to go through too. So you're like hoping, okay, I hope this doesn't post yet. Because like I did the transaction 2 days ago, hopefully it doesn't go through, and then you get fucked.
I mean, now I do it with my car payments. I'm like, it says it might take about 3 days. I'm like, well, hopefully I'm going to make it now it's on time, but don't pull it today.
Speaking about adulting things like paying bills and stuff. So the other day, I wanted to be real on top of this. I heard the chirp from a smoke alarm.
Okay.
And I'm like, listen, I got to be on top of this. I can't, like, I could hear it in here.
What time did it go off?
Every 40 seconds.
No, like when was the first time that like you heard it? Because it's always after midnight here.
It was at night when before Emily and I sat down to watch a show. So the next day came and I
and it smoked a cigarette.
And let me be on top of this. So I took down the smoke alarm that was coming from my basement. So I took down the smoke alarm, and of course, like the only smoke alarm that's down there, and I put it right next to my head because I took the battery out and it was still chirping, and the chirping is coming from somewhere else.
Chris, we are so bad in our house because we have so many smoke detectors and you could never find it. And so we just pull them off. In fact, here's one right here. I've got a smoke detector literally right here.
Oh my God.
We have pulled out of the ceiling because it kept chirping. It kept
chirping. Did you literally cut it off the wires though? Because
no, we just unscrewed the wires because you can.
Okay, ours are linked to the entire household.
Yeah, no, that's a nightmare.
So that's the worst, is because even if you still disconnect it, it still like starts chirping.
Yeah, thank
like the
goodness
whole
mine are all
house is just
battery.
like something's wrong.
So I go into the basement. I'm being proactive, and I'm looking, and there's nothing there. So I get a step ladder, and I'm putting my head in every single rafter trying to look for it, and I've determined it's near the HVAC system. So I'm having this long conversation with Chat GPT, like, could it be my HVAC? And I'm video chatting. I'm video chatting with Chat GPT.
Stop.
Saying like, what? Oh
Wait,
yeah.
you can do that?
You can video chat with Chat GPT.
Yes, you go
Can
on
you
video.
get it to take off its clothes?
Oh my gosh.
Next
God,
question.
come on now.
And so I'm showing it my HVAC. I'm like, what could be chirping on there? And then so there's this condensate unit that pumps out the condensation, and they said, yes, that can chirp. And I'm looking into it. This could chirp. So my tube from the condensation pump goes all the way above my ceiling and into my utility sink. Well, my utility sink got clogged. My basement flooded from the washing machine. So it was clean water, thank goodness this time. And so I'm thinking, okay, the tube went underwater. So the condensate pump got backed up because the water couldn't get pushed out. Boom. Figured it out. I'm a genius. So I take apart this condensate unit.
Sarah, aren't you glad you live in an apartment?
I don't live in an apartment.
Oh, that's right. You moved into a house. Yeah, but you rent.
I was like, wait, I didn't think.
That was my plan all along.
Yeah, you can just call someone.
If anything happens, especially with our hurricanes, somebody else can deal with it, not me. Yeah.
So I take apart this whole unit. I clean it out. It's disgusting. And I put it back together. And while I'm cleaning it, it's unplugged because I didn't want the power to it. And I'm cleaning this out for like 15, 20 minutes. And then, mind you, it's unplugged and I hear the chirp again. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize this whole time it was unplugged and I still hear the chirping. So this is not the problem at all. So I had to put this whole thing back together. I'm like 2 hours in. So Emily is down there as well because, like I said, the basement flooded. So she's moving around things. We're throwing things away. The chirp is now, we're like, wait, it's not near the HVAC unit. It's just echoing. It's the other side of the basement. So I'm looking at the top of the basement and there's all this insulation. And I'm like, I have to rip this insulation down because what I think is that there's this piece of wood there and that's where it was mounted. And then they put all the insulation on top of it and it's behind the insulation. So I got gloves on and a mask and I'm ripping down all the insulation. Nothing there. You ever read the poem, The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe?
Yes.
Where he hears the heartbeat, and then just starts tearing. I got a hammer and I started hammering the wall in the basement because I'm like, at this point, I'm like, the previous owners are messing with us at this point. They put one of these in the wall. So I started start destroying the wall down there.
Oh my God.
And Emily comes running down. She's like, what is that bang? I was like, don't worry about it. I'm fixing the problem. So I make a little hole in the wall and I put my ear against it. So I'm like, okay, if I hear a chirp, this wall is coming down. And I hear the chirp and it's the total opposite side.
So now you have a hole in your drywall.
So I have a hole, but it's behind my workbench. So it's just not really there. So I put my workbench
it's an
back.
entry point for rats. You do know that, right? And Jersey's full of them.
I hope they enjoy. So I get up on the step ladder. I have my head in between the rafter, and then I hear it, and it's like right where I'm standing. I look up, there's nothing there. So then I look down onto my workbench, and there's a basket of stuff from the basement, sponges and tools. And so I go through the tools, and there it is, a carbon monoxide alarm in the basket. So what happened was it was at the bottom of the steps, and that's why I was hearing it at the HVAC unit. And then Emily was cleaning up and picked it up and moved it over to my workbench. And that's why we started hearing it over there.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm on Chat GPT. I'm like, listen, it's happening every 40 seconds. I had a timer. I'm timing the beeps. I'm like, what could this be? I'm trying to pinpoint it. Is it a flood detector?
He was more dialed into timing that than when Emily was in labor.
Just take some Tylenol, Em. It's probably just
tough.
So that was my day Saturday. I kid you not, it took 3. I was working on this for 3 hours. Emily's busting her ass cleaning the basement. I'm on a step ladder looking for this smoke alarm that's chirping. Oh man. Yeah, I felt like I was in the telltale heart, because I told her, I said, won't be able to sleep tonight with this chirping. Like, I have to find this. I would have been up all night looking for it. That wall would have come down. If I didn't find it on the workbench, that wall would have come down, because the insulation came down. The wall was next. It was.
Yeah, when that chirping starts, I'm like, I'll take my chances with the fire.
You know what I almost wanted to do? We're sitting down for dinner while we hear the chirping, and I said, and would it be such a bad idea to, I don't know, maybe start a fire down there to see, so it starts going off? Because it only chirps every 40 seconds, but if a fire, if it detects smoke, it's gonna. Yeah. And if it's carbon monoxide, we just unplug the gas and undo the gas out the basement a little bit.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, we had one chirp and we just ripped it out and all that. Well, Rachel's watching This Is Us for the 50th time. So now she's freaked out and she's like, oh, we bought all brand new smoke detectors. It's annoying.
That's such a sad show.
It was so good, though. No,
it is so good. I love him, though.
Perfectly, it was perfectly done. It was just amazing.
It was really good.
Even though they killed the hot guy, but
I know.
They kept him in the show at least.
Right. At least we got to still see him.
That's the issue that I had with that show, because obviously we knew that he was going to die because it's all over the place, and I thought that when he died in the flashback, then we wouldn't see any more flashbacks of him. Like, that is what I needed emotionally to really care and be sad. But then he was in the very next episode, and I'm like,
that's what I needed.
How am I going to mourn? How can I mourn if he's in the next episode? And that was literally the last episode I watched, was the episode after he died. It was like something about a taxi or something, or Vegas, or I don't even remember. But I was like, this is horseshit. He's dead. He shouldn't be.
Everybody loved him, so they knew they couldn't just let him go. That's just no. No, sorry, Scott. Yeah. Sucks for you.
Yep. You got any news for us?
No, I'm just kidding. Yes.
slow week.
I got nothing.
Miranda's here with tales untold, the news you didn't ask for. Bold trumpets blare, the truth unfolds. Oh yeah, oh yeah, here we go.
It's always fun watching Miranda dance during her song.
I like it. I get into it. It's fun. I love all of her songs. All right, so I don't know if you guys have heard, but the U.S. is facing a possible government shutdown. If the funding is not approved, yes, that's what's going to happen. It's set to expire at midnight on September the 30th. So far, there's no clear path to avoid it.
How nice would that be? Like, I can't afford my mortgage this month. I think I'm just going to shut down.
Right?
I'm done. I'm not giving.
I love that.
Yeah, if we can't agree on something, we're just going to shut down for a couple days.
And it's the only thing the Democrats and Republicans agree about every single time it comes to this. But yeah, we're just going to shut down. Go on vacation for a couple of weeks. We'll be back. Yeah,
Figure it out.
Good, actually, I agree with you on this one.
It's the only job where, if you fail at your job, you get just time off.
Yeah, because who are you going to complain to? You have to complain. It's like the government. I mean, and they're not there. It's amazing that can even happen.
The most pampered jobs ever.
And I'm pretty sure I don't get child support if this happens. So
is that true?
I don't.
My ex is Navy.
I would look into that because he might be telling you that.
He could be.
That's a great. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? Yeah, my federally backed student loans. I can't. It's not processing this month. Sorry. I would look into that. I think I'll tell you what though. That is a genius angle. Oh, sorry, I can't give you child support this month. The government shutdown government can't process my child support.
I don't know though because so now he's retired military, so that it could be different, So I don't know.
I didn't know he was. No,
he's
I can't
what?
say that word.
He retired in the Navy as a chief.
How much Tylenol did his mom?
Let's not get started on that. There's a lot more.
That
goes into that.
This is a talk show. I think we should go down that
road.
No.
We don't want to talk about that. Let's go on to the next story.
So wait, if the government shuts down, does the post office also shut down? I don't.
It's really weird selective things. Like the essential things like that will stay open, but like they'll do stupid shit like national parks are closed. Like that's going to actually like it's going to make people go up in arms. The national parks are closed. Or just go in. I think actually, if you think about it, they just can't collect money there.
Yeah.
Right? So you just walk in for free.
I know what's good for the budget. Shutting down your money makers.
Is that what happens?
Well, you just like you can still go.
I thought you meant the literal things that print the money.
No.
That's where my mind went.
The government businesses that make money. Let's shut those down because we can't agree on a budget.
It's genius.
Brilliant.
Happy 250th birthday, America.
I love politics. Thank you for your service. What else you got?
All right. So apparently there is a mean squirrel terrorizing a neighborhood in San Rafael, California. The squirrel has sent 2 people to the emergency room after biting them. There are flyers that have been posted that say to look out. The squirrel will come out of nowhere and attack. And I want to show you.
I did see this. Hold
on, let me see if I can.
Miranda's going to show us something. If you want to see what we show you and how we look and all sorts of stuff, watch us on YouTube. We're live every Monday night at about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But have no fear if you miss the episode. It's on demand. You can watch it whenever you want.
I don't know if it's going to. Okay, sorry, guys. Bear with me.
Maybe you
said it was a squirrel.
It is a squirrel. Wait, what is this? Guys, I may not be able to.
Please be nudes. Please be nudes. Please be nudes.
A squirrel?
I mean,
dogs, dude.
All right, look, let's just
maybe you should
do this.
Email it to Chris, and Chris
can
put it
now,
up on the screen.
I'm just gonna put.
Do they have like flyers around on trees and crap?
Around the neighborhood, on the trees and stuff. Yeah, it says, "This is not a joke. More than 5 people have been attacked by a very mean squirrel over the past few days on Diablo Circle."
It adds up.
Several have gone to the ER for severe lacerations. The squirrel comes out of nowhere and will attack.
Ew.
He will bite on the face and leave.
I come out of nowhere too. I'm taking pills for it.
Well, you know what? That's a whole different situation. But yeah, so gosh, guys, be on the lookout. You're in that area in California. Oof.
I mean, when I was in college, we had an albino squirrel and it had a Facebook page.
I've seen one of those. They're so pretty.
That is my favorite thing when people make an X or Facebook for an animal or for something that's
there's
just
that.
making
Yeah,
the
there's
news.
that in a homeless man.
Have you guys seen like it was in a college dorm or something? Like a roach died, and nobody like swept it up, so they like every day built different scenes around this roach.
Oh my gosh.
It was adorable.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it was cute. Like they made it into a little art thing. It's a cockroach. I don't know what to say.
Well, y'all care about flies in their lives or whatever, so I mean,
I don't care about the flies' lives.
his family.
I get concerned that they've been separated from their family, or a lizard.
You don't
or
think
frog
that
or
cockroach
something
has a
that gets-
family?
Whoa, yeah. No, Scott thinks that all insects' lives matter. Right? Not just flies. He's made that very clear to me that all of
I
it
love that. I'm gonna get you a sticker. put on your car. All insects' lives matter. Oh, I love it. Okay, so an Egyptian wrestler is hoping he set the world record after pulling a 700-ton ship with his teeth. The man's name is Ashraf Mahrous. He's 44 and pulled the ship across the Red Sea resort of Hurghada on Saturday. Sorry if I messed up those names.
Wait a second.
You said like 3 racial slurs, by the way.
No, I did not.
Wait a second. A 700-ton ship?
With his teeth.
That's a lot. That can't be real.
Look, I'm gonna show you this picture too.
Like 7 tons is still a lot. Like how many pounds are in a ton? Like 2,000 pounds, right?
It's also kind of cheating being on water, right?
I mean, yeah.
Like, he's pulling it like while he's swimming with his teeth? Is that what I'm understanding?
This can't be real.
Is teeth his F-150? Is that the name of his F-150?
There's his train.
Okay, so there's
Okay, here it
2,000
is.
pounds in a ton, and this is 700,000 tons? That's 1.4 million pounds.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is 5-hour energy. You're getting all your numbers mixed up, Miranda. Fox News literally just emailed me asking if we wanted a show in their 8 p.m. slot.
Oh, 700. Wait. 700.
So he's on land pulling
He's
it.
on land pulling it across the water.
700. So that's 14,000 pounds. Well, my math was way off.
So, I mean, I can't do it.
I mean, I could probably do it with my butt cheeks. They're pretty strong right
Pretty
now.
solid.
I mean, okay, if he's on water, so like there's no friction. 14,000. Yeah, I
Scott.
can see what.
Could you do it?
Oh no, I couldn't do
Okay,
it.
just want to make sure.
Okay, so let's ask Chat GPT how much 700 tons would actually be with water, with the help of water.
Okay, let's do
okay,
that.
yeah, with the force and stuff.
May
Inertia
the force be with you.
and with your spirit.
All right, so Chat GPT says.
I figured yours
gets
would
lot
be
of
a
the stuff
she.
right, so
Mine's
I
a
assume it's a
lady.
man.
Mine's a she. Her name's Jessica.
Oh, Chris, I'm gonna just pretend that I didn't hear that comment.
Okay, short answer. The boat still weighed 700 ounces. All right, shut up. What the man pulled wasn't
Smart
its
ass,
weight.
and
It was the
maybe he is a
drag
man.
force needed to move a floating hull through a calm water. Roughly a few hundred newtons to a couple kilonewtons. What the hell is a newton?
I'm learning so much.
Wasn't that a
What
show
is
on
that in
Nickelodeon?
pounds?
Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
Oh my bad.
All right, so what is that in pounds? ChatGPT says
700 pounds or
70
14,000.
pounds and 450 pounds of force. Come on, that's not even that much.
So
There's
7
no
pounds
way.
worth.
No, 70 to 450 pounds of force. So
that's
even if it
nothing.
was 450 pounds of force.
And if the waves were moving in that direction, that
I watched
Well, he
Hulk
still beat a
Hogan's
record.
body slam Andre the Giant. That's basically the same thing.
Pretty much.
Actually,
else you
very deflating.
So this was a last minute thing because I just read it a little while before we started, but sadly, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban have called it quits. They're divorcing.
that's worse than them
After
dying.
19 years, they've called it a quits. Yeah.
Like they quit
I know, I
American
was sad.
Idol, or they
Yeah, they're not going to do any. They're getting a divorce.
Oh my God.
They've been living separately since, I think they said the beginning of summer. And I guess she was trying to make it work, or she wanted to. And
this is an Australian tragedy.
Was she the anorexic one?
No, that's Nicole Richie.
She's
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Nicole Kidman
really
was married to
them
Tom
together.
Cruise. They called it quits too.
Yeah. Ugh, thank goodness. But then poor Katie Holmes. So
Yeah.
anyway,
This is awful.
yeah. So,
Well,
which
thanks for
now wants me
bringing
to.
the mood down.
This now makes me want to talk about the whole Dawson from Dawson's Creek thing again, but I'm not going to. Y'all heard about that, right? The
reunion?
what's his name?
Yeah, Dawson.
and how
He looks
like
terrible.
sick or
so
something.
sick. Yeah, but I just,
That's sad.
He's got like stage 3 ass cancer or something.
yeah, to put it nicely,
Yeah, he looks awful.
he really does.
That was so sad.
Yeah, it's really hard especially if you were a big fan of the show and him.
Yeah.
You got
yeah.
it really hard? What was it? I cut out.
Yeah, it got really hard.
Oh, good for you.
Wow. All right.
You're that big
Doom
of a
and
fan.
Gloom Miranda, do you want to talk about anybody's grandparents dying?
Yeah, are there
or
any
anything?
shootings that happened this week?
Yeah,
or
you want to
anything
talk about shootings or anything?
No, I'm good.
You want to talk about Charlie Kirk?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about him because I don't want to get yelled at by you.
It did happen.
You made me feel like shit. Shh, can't say that.
Scott and I were texting. Scott and I were talking after, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, Miranda just texted me. He's apologizing."
I literally thought you were mad at me, like I did something wrong. I'm like, I'm sorry. No, there's a lot going on there though, but we'll just leave that. I'm sure you've all heard, and all the podcasts and
My new favorite
things.
podcaster is Candace Owens. I don't know if you guys have been following the conspiracies with her. She's like, "Are they checking the sewers? There was a sewer underneath Charlie Kirk. Are they checking the sewers?" And she's dead serious.
she's not giving up.
And she's like, this guy's my best friend, and people are using him to gain popularity. And she's been peddling a new conspiracy theory every single day since he died. My favorite one so far is the have you checked the sewers? There was a sewer.
Yeah,
I
think they already.
love the MAGA Republicans and their conspiracy theories because they'll believe it. They'll believe it. The whole, Hillary Clinton's drinking the blood of the human.
Well, that's not much of a
children in the
conspiracy
pizza
theory,
shop.
but that's not much of a conspiracy theory. But other stuff is great. It's great. There's this video on YouTube. It's I think it's the Surrounded series on Jubilee. I just started watching it today, and it's one journalist wearing the same hat. That's why I started watching it. Versus 20 conspiracy theorists.
Oh my God.
I'm 10 minutes in, and it's everything I would have hoped.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the first thing they talk about is the drinking of the blood of the youth by the elites, which is just something.
We should bring back Chris's conspiracy corner.
Yeah, every once in a while, maybe.
It's a
we
good time
should.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
I can have my aunt provide you content if you need.
I'm trying to think of a good
She's-
conspiracy that I thought that I haven't really found any good ones. Just really comical ones. The Candace Owens thing that's been really taking up my timeline lately, and I'm enjoying that thoroughly. I enjoy a real good conspiracy theory. I really do. I'll look into it. I'll go to the Republican National Convention and get some
Perfect. That'd be a
do
great
on
place to
some
get
on the floor
conspiracies.
reporting. Yeah. For when
Miranda,
Trump
you got-
runs in 28.
You got any other news stories?
No, that is it. I'm done.
Listen,
yeah,
I said
go
it in the group chat earlier, but I'm bringing it up again. Okay, Benito, Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl. All right.
Oh, sorry.
I'm bringing it up because it's kind of a big deal that there's going to be a concert. I don't know what game they're playing, but there's a concert.
Sarah, here's what I'm really excited about is now we have this connection because Bad Bunny is a WWE superstar.
What?
And
Yeah,
He's 1-0.
that's so true.
yeah,
Really?
he had two matches. One.
They only had one.
So that makes him a superstar?
Yes. Well, he had
You got to
that,
watch the match.
You don't call them wrestlers, you call them superstars. Miranda.
Superstars. Yeah.
Not wrestlers. They're
He
superstars.
had the match against Damian Priest, and then didn't he have a tag team match with Damian Priest?
He did what
I
now?
don't think so. I don't remember that.
Look it up. He had two matches.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I will look into it. Yeah,
I watched him wrestle somebody, so
Damian Priest.
another Puerto Rican guy. The selfishly, I'm like, this is really cool because I like Bad Bunny's music. Then I was like in my car today, and for a split second, I was like, man, that was a really bad decision to book somebody that most of the audience is not going to be understand what he's saying because it's Spanish music, and then
they've all been deported.
Then a split second later, I'm like, wait a second, the halftime show is not marketed towards the people that are there or the people watching the game. So I'm like, this is genius because you have the most streamed artist in the world now going to be performing there. No one watching the Super Bowl is watching it for the halftime show, but their wives might be, but their friends might be, but people who don't watch football might be. I think it's genius. I'm going
to turn it on for like the 15 minutes that they allow him on stage, and then I'm going to turn it off.
Unless the Eagles are playing, I know you'll watch the whole game.
For you, Chris, of course.
I know. Exactly.
I don't know any other teams because I only know the Eagles.
Go sports.
I do love football, but
you got any national holidays?
When is the concert? Sorry.
Like February 8th.
Oh. February, okay. I'll save the date.
It is February 8th.
My barber went to, this is how popular Bad Bunny is. My barber went to Puerto Rico for his last concert as his residency in Puerto Rico. And he paid $800 for the ticket. And I looked at
Lewis and I looked at doing that.
Yeah, it was a lot of money. There's something like exclusive sneakers and stuff there at the concert. Yeah, but anyway, pretty excited for that.
Miranda, you would actually know a lot of Bad Bunny's music without even realizing
just from being on TikTok.
I know you said TikTok, but like if it's Spanish,
I wouldn't say a lot, but I would say at least 3.
Yeah,
I feel like
maybe. Just like I didn't realize that I knew The Weeknd. And then I was like, wait a second, I know a lot of this.
I
have no idea who that is.
Okay, I didn't realize that I knew Bad Bunny, and then I heard his walk-in music. I was like, oh, I know that song. And then same thing with Travis Scott. I'm like, I don't know any of Travis Scott's music. Oh, yes, I do.
I just know about Travis Scott because of that Netflix show.
Oh, love that.
That was so sad.
Love train wrecks.
Bad Bunny, though. What do we know what the reason is behind the name? What's the...
I don't know. I call him Good Rabbit, so
that's what I call my. Never mind.
That's what you call your ride.
I used to.
Is that a sex toy or a rabbit?
Sarah, do you have any holidays for us?
I watched Sex in the City once or twice.
Wait, is that what you used to call your vibrator?
No. There's a sex toy called a rabbit.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, there's a sex toy called a rabbit.
Sorry, I was just educated. That's what his mom used to call him as a kid.
Okay.
That's what Lewis just told me.
She called him Bad Bunny.
Babe, why'd you call him Bad Bunny?
Bunny.
Does that mean something?
Yeah, why'd you call him Bad Bunny?
It's like Eminem. He was Rabbit.
Okay.
But then he started doing...
Oh, they used to call him Bunny as a nickname, and then he started, doing things that made him Bad Bunny. Being a badass. So, I don't know what to tell you.
Is that like a drag name then? You just like...
If you want it to be Nick, it can be. Have you seen the Calvin Klein ad? I'm just kidding.
Nick, he actually on
my
SNL,
husband's looking at me. I like one Puerto Rican in Calvin Klein's. Okay.
Yeah, he was in drag. He was Pedro Pascal's sister, I think. The aunt.
I can remember seeing that one.
He was the aunt, yeah.
Sarah, you got any national holidays for us?
I'm just pausing just in case we hadn't any more. Yes, I do. All right. So last Tuesday, the 23rd, was National Voter Registration Day. It was also Celebrate Bisexuality Day.
I love the connections.
There's always got to be like somewhat contradictory, themes in a day or not.
I mean, Grindr did crash during like all the Charlie Kirk ceremony things. So.
Did it really?
In 3 major cities, it crashed. Not that I would know.
You'll have to explain the correlation to me.
Is that why you were in Arizona last weekend?
Wednesday, the 24th, was Rosh Hashanah. I did not celebrate as a Jew, so
I'm a Ukraine guy.
I think I'm supposed to do something on the day. Anyways, National Horchata Day and National Mofongo Day for my husband.
Oh, mofongo.
Yeah, he likes it. I don't.
I don't like mofongo.
I had to throw something Hispanic in there, because it's within the spirit. Thursday, the 25th, was Comic Book Day, and it was also National Daughter's Day. Get that National Daughter's Day.
Oh, okay.
Friday the 26th was, I swear to God, International Day for the Total Elimination of Nuclear Weapons. Also, World Contraception Day.
Same thing, actually.
The next day, Saturday the 27th, is National Crush Day. And then also National Singles Day. So they really just celebrate everybody who's single and I guess single and having a crush on somebody.
Too much inclusion.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Right after World Contraception Day.
Yeah, well, I feel like Contraception Day should be after Crush Day because that would imply that our national holidays are not seeking consent.
Yeah, I think we should be safe about National Crush Day. So Contraceptive Day is like, hey, here's a contraceptive. True. Also protect your nuclear weapons.
Scott, this is for you. Sunday the 28th was National Drink Beer Day.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hope you had a Bud Light. Wow.
I did not. I had a couple Bud Lights on Tuesday.
That's unfortunate. That's all right.
Bud Lights on Tuesday.
It was International Daughter's Day. So we have a national and then we celebrate internationally 2 days later. 3 days later.
Is that where
I'm not sure why
ICE comes in and takes kids away?
Oh, no comment. It's also National Sons Day. Now I did some looking into it, and there is no International Sons Day, so I don't understand that.
Fair.
I know, right? It is also International Day for the Universal Access to Information. So that's, any information. Files, whatever.
It would be a perfect day to release the Epstein file.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That would have been yesterday, so I haven't seen anything as of yet.
I think it's on Pam Bondi's desk. I think she said it was right on her desk.
They're running on Puerto Rican time, that's why. Today is National Coffee Day, so yay. I hope we've all had a cup of coffee. Okay,
I didn't even have any.
There's still time, guys.
Duncan was going to wait free coffee if he got a purchase.
Anyways, I don't want to.
Yesterday.
I got my free coffee from Duncan. And I know that I would typically do this next week, but tomorrow is International Podcast Day. So happy International Podcast Day tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay. Awesome.
But that's really important. So that's this week.
It is. We should do a bonus episode tomorrow. I'm just kidding.
I'm going to be at Epcot tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not. I've got the cleaners coming.
No, tomorrow. We're going at night with the kids.
Oh.
She wasn't inviting anyone, Scott.
Scott, we'll be there tomorrow night with the kids.
Yeah, she meant to tell you Wednesday.
That'll be too late for her.
Okay, just kidding.
Maybe I will join. I've got a conference call at 2, and then maybe I'll join you.
Well, one kid doesn't get out of school until 4:15, so.
Perfect.
Right.
Gives them plenty of time to drink.
Say less. Oh, I went, let me tell you, I got off of work one day. It was like on a Monday, and I met up with Hannah and her husband, and I was there for like 2 hours hammered. Because like I went to every beer cart because you can have two in your hand at Disney. So I had two and one in each hand. Well, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Does anybody else have anything?
So today, every Monday, I've been home alone with Ellie, or as some might know her as Eliana, if they listen to her first episode listening.
Were you setting up traps for two burglars?
Oh, I get it. That was a good joke. So every Monday, I've been spending the day with her with no supervision.
Babysitting your child.
Hold your applause. I'll do Jeb Bush. Please clap. So today we went to the mall and they have this. They have this indoor play place. It's like a jungle gym type place with a ball pit and things for them to climb on and stuff like that. So it's been a while since I've been there with her, and she's like she's like in her running stage now where she's sprints. And And so I couldn't wait to take her there. So she's climbing on things now. Like she's climbing up this like little rock wall and stuff. It's very cool. And she did such a good job with climbing to the top of these padded slides. She climbs up the ladder and then goes down and perfectly. She goes down these padded slides perfect because they have a few padded slides there, which is like foam. I don't know. Almost like gymnastics floor slides. And she did a great job with them.
Don't mean to interrupt. I hope you don't have Tyreek Hill on any of your fantasy football teams. Just carted off the field with a serious leg injury.
I did have him in a parlay for 100 yards in a game, so I guess my $5 is out the window.
Yeah. All
Brandon's
right,
gonna
continue.
be in a
Sorry.
bad mood.
I'll take it from Ellie's bank. So anyway, so she does a great job on the gymnastics floor slide, the real padded safe ones. Because even if she didn't do a good job, she'd fall down and it's all padded, right? Then we go to the biggest slide in the place. And it's a big plastic slide. And I have to send you guys the video. She's at the top and she starts walking towards the top of it. I said, all right, Ellie, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. And she just keeps walking and she's walking. And then she starts like, when you're going downhill and you start going faster and she starts like almost like running down the slide. I'm filming her while I'm doing this. So I ran up the slide and I had to catch her because she started running down, tumbling down the slide. And you hear her start crying because I accidentally punched her in the mouth when I was, when I caught her. I did so much more damage than what she probably would have done.
You should have just let her fall.
I know, she probably
would have been fine.
ran right into the ball pit underneath. But of all the slides, she just starts parkouring down the sliding board. I always take my wedding band off when I go to this place. I get hit on a lot. I'm just kidding. That was total joke. Total joke. It was me and like 3 geriatric grandparents with their kids because fun fact, a lot of parents aren't off in the middle of the day to take their kids to a place like
what?
So
just the
but it
ones
was
that
fun.
work in hospitality or don't have jobs.
Exactly. So we did that. Then we went to Chick-fil-A, got her a nice nutritional dinner. And then Emily's coaching field hockey. So she wasn't home for dinner. So I got her. So I was, listen, we slacked a little bit on the nutrients for lunch. Let's get Chef Boyardee for dinner. and it was
That sounds like a regular day at our house. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, is that bad?
I will have to send you the video of that too, because she liked the red sauce. The Chef Boyardee wasn't so much that she put her face inside the bowl and then picked up the bowl and started drinking from
Oh my God.
The red sauce. I kid you not, I am really bad with messes, like with food. And like it's like the OCD. Like I have OCD for messes with food. I had to put on gloves to clean her up, and I kid you not, I put on cleaning gloves, rubber latex gloves to wipe her down because it made me have a panic attack seeing the red sauce all over her. Usually that's when I like if me and Emily are home and she has like a really messy meal, that's usually when I get a real bad stomach ache and have to run to the bathroom, and then Emily will clean up the meal. But she wasn't home today, so I had to whip out the gloves. And we survived. It wasn't easy, but we survived. I did leave everything on the table for Emily to clean up, though. I just said I forgot about it. But yeah, so that was my eventful day. Yeah, Mondays are hard. Being a single father is hard. It is.
Yeah.
Miranda's about to reach through the screen and kill you.
You have no idea.
I also started YouTubing how to do her hair.
And, oh my goodness! Please tell me where to find this, because
I don't even want to show you because it was some of the dumbest fucking hairstyles I've ever seen in my life. They're like, here's some really cute hairstyles, and I see them, and it makes the kids look like they were like. I can't even say what I want to say. They're really bad. They're really bad hairstyles, and her hair is so thin. We did get our first haircut the other day, though. We cut off the mullet, so she's got a nice little trimmed hair.
Why?
Yeah, we started looking too much alike. I was like, this is not all right. So her mom is a barber, so we snipped it off. We did keep it.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we did keep it.
All right.
It's in a paper envelope, which is not the most. I don't think it's the best way
book.
to. Yeah, I'll have to buy one of those. My mom said that you don't have a baby book. I was like, it's in my camera album. I don't know.
Right. Nobody buys baby books anymore.
I do have one, but I stopped filling it out after a month. I was too tired. Too much work, dude. I'm a single father on Mondays. It's too much work.
On Mondays. Hey, Chris.
Scott.
You got any Cliff Notes?
I do.
It's been quite the show. A lot of stuff's happened, so nothing can stop this little boy from recapping the day. The Chris's Cliff's Notes way.
Oh my gosh. My friend sent me a video of the Tyreek Hill injury, and his foot is going the total opposite direction of what it's supposed to be going.
That's the worst.
Because the Dolphins weren't doing bad enough as it is. So let's just take out Tyreek Hill. Let's just. Oh, Brandon's going to be so mad. Okay.
He started off the podcast talking about Scott's Coke addiction. Your favorite president must have been Ronald Reagan, since he introduced Coke to most of Florida. It's a good joke if you look into it. Scott talked about how his term for sex was depositing money in the ATM. That's ironic because with all your kids, we knew that you weren't very good at withdrawing anything. I hope you guys understand this. I forgot to set it up earlier. I'm going to have to explain it after. You guys are not going to know what this is. Scott plays that AI song every week before Miranda does her news segment. It's so fake and AI that Trump is going to repost it on his Truth Social account. I don't know if you saw, but Trump reposted a video about med beds, which has been one of the biggest conspiracy theories. And the best part about it is he reposted on his Truth Social, but it's him. It's him as AI speaking. It's like someone was interviewing him about it. So it was an interview with him as an AI talking about these med beds. So just Google Donald Trump med beds and then re-listen to the joke, and then you'll laugh.
Okay.
And lastly, we talked about the government shutdown. When politicians don't agree, they just shut down. Scott's wife has a government shutdown about 5 times a week in the bedroom. Those are my Cliff Notes.
Thank you so much, Chris. Does anybody have anything exciting going on with the kids this week?
Real quick, I just got the email that my son's pictures came through for his 8th grade school year, and I just had to show my little.
Oh, 8th grade! Wow,
he's so cute. Oh wait, I gotta show you one more. Hold up. He went to his first homecoming dance the other night. This was us all.
Wow, that's a very Tennessee outfit.
Ready?
Yeah.
Is the black shirt tucked into the jeans?
Yep.
Listen, to get him to wear pants and a nice
it's a good
he had
look.
on those dunks or whatever they're called, the Nike black and white shoes that everybody's wearing. I don't know. All the kids are wearing them. Whatever.
Ask him about it.
But yeah, I was proud. He only wears like shorts and t-shirts ever.
He
so
looks
to get him to wear clothes. Thank you. I'm proud. And he scored 2 goals in his soccer game that I missed this weekend because the kids were sick. No, Sunday before.
That's a little weird place to have a sporting event.
They do all kinds of crazy stuff.
That's awesome. Proud mom moment for sure.
That's awesome.
Scott is disciplining his child right now.
Yeah, what's Scott doing right now?
I just saw him lift Abigail.
So
So he's
just
definitely.
Aww.
I saw him say Abigail, so it must have been serious. He said Abigail Taylor Lynn.
He's like, you're in so much trouble right now.
She came in, she's like, what did you do on the ATM machine?
I guess for me with Piper, we're just continuing cheer. This is our last game this coming weekend before playoffs or whatever.
Yeah.
There's like a championship game or something at the end. I don't know. But our team's doing good, I think. We get to ring the bell at the end of the game, so I'm assuming that means we're winning. I'm exhausted from cheer, guys. Like tonight, we have 3 coaches. I'm one of the 3, and tonight there's only 2 of us. One's on vacation.
So you're basically like a single dad.
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
relate.
With 30 plus kids and 30 plus personalities and meltdowns and my own child on top of it, it's getting exhausting. I'm still loving it better than last year, but it's very overwhelming right now.
I bet.
I don't know how teachers can do that all day, like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Like I'm an hour and a half and I'm drained. That's all we got going on. Besides like birthday parties now.
Oh, it's birthday party season.
I feel like it's like birthday party season. We had to go to my cousin's birthday party that her ex-husband planned literally 3 days before. I hate people. But luckily there's drugs.
All right, Miranda, where can our listeners find you?
You can find me on the TikTok at Miranda_NNF.
Nick?
You can find me probably crawled up in a corner crying into lean cuisine because I'm exhausted. Or on Instagram doing the same thing at Emotional Support Guy Nick.
Sarah?
You can find me on the TikTok at hi_I'm just Sarah.
Chris?
You can find me on Instagram at Chris Yob and TikTok at Chris Yob NNF.
And you can connect with all of us. All of our social media links are right there on our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. While you're there, check out our really sweet merchandise and join our clubhouse. Become a friend with benefits. That's our Patreon. For as low as $2 a month, you can have exclusive access to all sorts of exclusive stuff. Cutting room floor, early release on the episodes. And if we ever decide to do a contest again, you get an advantage. And if you listen to us on Spotify or Apple, please leave us a rating and a five-star rating and review. That'll really help us out. On behalf of Alex, Miranda, Nick, Sarah, Chris, I'm Scott. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time.
See you later, poopy butts.
No new friends, just the